Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Channeled Spirit. I am Dr. Aerin, and I am a spiritual medium. I am so glad that you could join me this week for another, and I hope, eventful show. Let me start off by saying that it's been an incredible week, just really busy. So much going on. My kids are back in school, lots of meetings and planning, running around errands. I've just been doing a lot of readings. And then last week I started going back to the gym. Holy cats. Hallelujah. I actually did it. I stepped foot on real workout equipment. Somebody give me a trophy. Now, it's funny, I swear I could actually hear my angels probably singing like a little choir because they've been driving me absolutely crazy for a couple of years to really get myself in shape. So, it's funny. I'm actually going to talk about this just a moment before I get to my readings. In case anybody out there is developing psychically themselves. Now, we all know that it's in our best interest to work out. We know that what you eat and how you care for your body is so important, but I want to let you know that, if you're developing psychically, it's clearing and it's cleansing and it makes you more in touch with the universe. All right. So for me, I already ate, I love veggies and fruits, but I eat a lot of them and I drink water, and it's very grounding. So for those of you that are learning spiritual, you understand grounding. And I do what I can to avoid toxins as much as I can. I mean, let's face it, that one's kind of hard because, there's toxins in our environment everywhere, sadly. But it's important to try to avoid it as much as you can because it helps to keep that third eye clear. So for the last few years, I've been watching much more carefully what I eat, and I'm taking out processed foods, stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you, I just can't give up coffee and chocolate. And I might not, never. but my angels never forget to remind me that I need to start taking better care of my overall health by taking part in some kind of an exercise program. And I'm always like, yeah. Well, then doesn't cleaning the kitchen floor count for something? But no, I mean, I've been planning this, but now I'm officially doing it. So I'm very proud of myself for doing this. Oh yeah, and I might add, if my spiritual team isn't getting on my back, and now I have an amazing husband, but he's in the military and he loves physical fitness and he's a former drill sergeant. So if I'm not getting spiritual advice from up above, you can absolutely guess that I'm getting it here too. And for me, I cringe at the thought of an exercise program, but I am that person that constantly says I don't have enough time in a day. And I know to a point, we all say this sometimes if we're struggling with that. And it can be true, but honestly, we have to make time, even if it's just for a brisk walk. It's important. So I know this, and that's why I finally set a date and got myself out there. And you know what? I was kind of worked up about it, going in and getting started, but actually it was great, and I felt so much better. I absolutely have to say I felt better. So anyways, I wanted to share that in case others of you were out there that could relate to this. I did it. I'm happy. Now I just need to stick with it now. Okay, so I'll get off that, and now I'm going to get back to the show. Today, actually, what's going to happen is I am taking 3 selected participants, and they're coming from my Facebook page. It's Dr. Aerin Kube, if anyone's gone out there looking for it. And what I'm going to do is I have 3 of them that I'm providing spiritual guidance for right here over the show. They won't be on the phone, though. This was easier for them and more comfortable. And so what I did is I had provided an opportunity for followers to take part this past week in being selected by a drawing to ask for guidance. So when they won, each of them emailed me to provide a question, an area to address live on A1R tonight, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so to get started, I am going to be addressing my first participant, Mary Ann K. And Mary Ann asks about love and finances, So Mary Ann's asking about love and finances. So what I'm being told, the first thing is that you're very, very vibrant, and you're good-hearted, and you're morally strong, and you're an ethical person. But but I do pick up a great deal of sadness, like sometimes that you don't always want the world to see. And I'm told that you need to know that you're not alone and that your guides and your angels and loved ones are all around you. All right. So I know you feel them sometimes. So don't doubt that they're there and that they want you to know that you're experiencing tougher times right now, but that they're going to fade. In time, they say. You will realize how important the situation has helped you on a soul growth level, and you'll see it. It'll just become more clear, because you see, things happen in our lives that we don't always like or want to experience, right? But it happens because it's part of a bigger plan. It's part of God's plan. It was part of your soul contract. And I guess to specify, you see, we come into this life with a mission to learn, to love, and to grow with one another. And not every experience is going to be pleasant. And sometimes we look at life and say, oh, like, no way. How could I have planned this? There's no way that this is fair. But, in time, you'll see that it's one of your many challenges. And as souls, I think you should really know that we plan our journeys together before our descent into this life. So sometimes our journeys together with others, sometimes they're shorter than what we'd like. And it's all part of the agreement with one another. We even generally know our voyage length and the adversities that we have to overcome before we get here. It's our journey to push through towards our own enlightenment, to get to a better, higher place, to get there, to enlightenment. It's one step at a time. Patience, trust, know that what you're experiencing right now is just that same thing. It's just part of a bigger plan. Okay, so I do feel a large amount of creativity around you, and you're someone with a lot of great ideas, and you tend to be able to design plans well. And so I hope you understand that. You are a light worker yourself. You might say, oh, I am, but you are. And sometimes you get doubt when it comes to your own intuition and feelings. And I see you spreading joy, pretty much wherever you go. You just have that about you. You have an energy around you. I can't tell. This is something that came in really strong, even like when I got your initial email, it was Reiki, or hands-on healing, but it definitely comes up around you. So it would be great for you to take part in something like this if you haven't, because it would suit you just to even give it a try, doing it on the side, with whatever you're doing right now with your job. Plus, it can help you to learn how to harness energy. Yes, that's what I wanted to tell you too. It can harness energy and allow you to heal, as well as other people that you would be healing. You can learn how to ground yourself and let go of, I feel like you take on a lot of excess energy, which healers do, because it tires and it depletes you. So I don't know if you're experiencing this sometimes, but I'm really feeling like you do. Unfortunately, I can't look. I hope this makes sense, but I really can't look. I mean, sometimes things stem in because you're holding on to too much, and I really can't look too much into your health issues. I know that was kind of like a question, but I'm not a practicing medical doctor. And but I just want to clarify that the Reiki is really around you, hands-on healing, and that'll give you a really good start, for your overall health too, and helping others. I think you'll like that. I think you need to look into that. So one of the last things you had asked me about was love too, and I wanted to tell you this. This was interesting because I was picking somebody up right away. I was told somebody's coming in. I don't know if maybe you just met them or you're dating them, but yeah, I was definitely hearing romance, seeing flowers, even candy and all is a sign that someone's entering or about to enter. Like somebody is definitely there. I feel like this person may be in your life already to some degree even. I feel like you can trust in this relationship, and I'm supposed to tell you that it's long-term. It's long-term for you. Like this is, yeah. And so keep your mind open and your heart ready to accept this person. Don't be afraid to let go of fear. I know you get a little worried sometimes about losing them, people losing people, but if that makes sense, just they want you to know just to be open, be your loving self, and it'll all work out just fine. Fine. It does help to always think of things as you desire it, like as you want to see it in the future. It's a law of attraction. So my best advice is just make that grand for yourself. And I also want to say that I was thinking that maybe you were finishing a project, because there was some success around there, and there's a sense of accomplishment that's coming through. So your angels are definitely saying well done. So I hope you understand this, and they want you to bask in that and feel joy. They're also saying more is coming that will bring you rewards and even more accomplishment. I don't know if you're up for some kind of, I don't know, if it was like a promotion or some stuff up. That could be it. Something's coming up because it's really good. And I just keep hearing like, good job, good job. Yeah. And they do tell me you're currently are feeling some issues with your past and letting go. And I mentioned what I picked up earlier. Again, your guides are telling me it's okay. They're working with you. They say to really keep moving and don't procrastinate, because so much is going on. So much is going to come forward, I should say, in a really promising way because of your hard work. And they mentioned to know that you're not going through any challenges alone. So don't worry about anything. Just keep seeing everything as you desire it. Don't let fear get in your way of stopping you or from moving forward, with all the great ideas you have, because you've got a lot of them. They're definitely around you. If you stumble in any way, ask your guides out loud, what can I do? Show me a sign. Then look around, listen from within. You do have that intuition, notice ideas, and then move on them. Jot them down, journal them, go with it. You have a wealth of divine info that's coming in. It's at your fingertips. It's creativity. They're right there for you, and they say they'll help you anytime that you need it. So good luck, Marianne, and thanks so much for letting me read for you. I hope that gives you some better insight. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so that was for Marianne, and now I'm going to move forward to my my next selected follower. Winner is Linda L. And Linda, good evening, Linda. I don't know if you're watching this right now. You're going to watch it on replay. But I want to also thank you for allowing me to read for you. And just so everyone knows, Linda is actually a past mediumship client. She's been a client. I've read for her before, but it was just for mediumship for her loved ones from Spirit to come forward. So this time for the spiritual guidance, Linda had sent me an email asking me to bring some clarity to her current situation. And she wanted to know information about like the house that she's selling, and her personal situation regarding her past, specifically relationships, and her new home. She's moved into a new home, and there's been some issues with the home, and she wants to know what is to come, for her overall sense, I guess, of well-being is what I was getting. So yeah, Linda, I don't really know where to start with that, because even when you sent me that email, there was so much energy coming through that. Yeah, it was really charged, and I don't know where to start. I think you and I could probably set up an appointment to talk via Skype here, but I'm going to give you what I got, and there's a lot of info that swirls my brain. It's almost like I'm feeling overwhelmed, your anxiety and frustration. It's almost like my teeth are kind of chattering, and my heart's racing. So I don't know if you're having racing heart, but I'm feeling like, shallow breathing, like you're panicking sometimes. So first of all, I guess what I'm going to tell you right now, when you listen to this, if it's now or if it's another time, I want you to stop. I want you to remember to stop. I want you to take deep breaths, hold them in, and then exhale. So if we all do that, taking that deep breath, holding it in, and then letting it go. It's really important when we start to feel like we're losing control or we're losing faith and we're just losing that touch. And so deep breath and then let that go. You know, you can count it, so we can hold it to the count of 3, but you need to remember that. And like sometimes it helps to just see, like just put like white light around you just to let you clear yourself. But you, my dear, you're really sweet and you have a loving heart and good things are coming your way. So you just have to have some patience. Nothing ever comes fast. There will always be hurdles, I'm afraid. Lord, there's always hurdles. I think I have one every day. But I wish it were different. You know, I feel like you think to yourself, gosh, you know, I've come so far and I've put up with so much. Why is all this happening now? And when is it going to end? That's the main thing. When is it going to end? Well, thankfully we have waves in life, just like surfers. And sometimes we need to learn how to surf on them so that we can learn to stand tall even when it looks like we're going to fall off. There's no shame in falling off too, I might add sometimes. There's no shame in realizing that we don't always have all the answers. So, is the house going to sell? I get yes, but it's going to be more in the winter. I was actually hearing January on that, or something's going to happen in January, either a sale, an offer, something's going to happen in January. There's a significance to January, so, you know, keep my fingers crossed for that. But hopefully sooner. I mean, obviously that would, but you're thinking, oh my goodness, January's so far away. But, you know, there's hope, and but that was what I was getting. Okay, so next, I feel I need to tell you what your spiritual team is telling me, at least what I'm hearing. They want you to know that that they're congratulating you for coming so far. They know how hard it was. Okay, they know you're getting tired, but know that they're there. So just like I told Marianne, they never leave us. Your family, your dad, your mom, uncle, they're there. So know it and talk out loud to them if you need to. Let them know your frustrations and ask them to comfort you and give you signs too. You know, I do that a lot. You know, sometimes I just feel like I'm talking to a wall, but obviously I'm a medium. But I know they're there. My faith is there. So sometimes I just have to rely. You have to rely on that during the hard times. You are on the beginning of a new journey, and you have made so many steps to make it happen. Once you step out, you know, it's awesome. They say it's time to start letting go of the past. Start seeing what you've accomplished so that you can look at how great and wonderful of a lady you truly are. So what happened in the past, it doesn't define you. It shapes you. Take what happened and know what a fighter and a survivor you are. And don't look back. Don't let it drag you down. You're on the verge of great things. Yes, you're on the verge of great things. I hear, and you're surrounded with a good relationship, whether it feels like that's maybe a good friend or maybe even a new acquaintance, but there's somebody that person help you too. And see that you are able to take, you know, you have new ideas with your house. You know, you have all these ideas, and I think a lot of us do when we move in. We get these great ideas, but you're just so bubbly with it. But take them and move forward with them. It takes patience. Remember that, as hard as it is. Trust that everything's going to be okay. Stop worrying, okay? And don't be so hard on yourself. Just start preparing for the future, because I have a feeling things are going to move forward in a positive direction really soon. And also, it takes time to forgive and to heal. It does not happen overnight. And everything that's happened to you in the past, everything that you feel like you've suffered through, everything you feel like you have endured, remember, you're the fighter and you're the one that's able to move past this and move on. It's you have to learn how to let go in a positive way so that you can heal yourself. Because when you start to let go, it's the little things you can just brush off, and that helps. Now, you had a windfall. Yes. and it was all looking like a dream. But then when the tough tide came in, it crushed you. So definitely don't let it. Just get back up on the surfboard. Okay, you can do this, girl. I know it. You have come out a winner in the past, and you will this time too. All right. So blessings to you, Linda. I'm excited for it all to fall into place. I'm excited to find out what happens, in the future. Just remember that when you get a knockdown, get up, keep going. You got this. All right. So remember that. And that goes for all of us. When life knocks us down or it seems really unfair, get up, smile, even when you don't want to, and know that you're a fighter and not a quitter, because you can survive a hurricane. We all can. Even when we don't think we can, we can. Life's a journey. So every day, just try to remember what I told Linda. Remember to breathe. If things get really out of hand, take a deep breath in, hold it for a couple seconds, and then just let that go. And that will definitely help. Sometimes it helps to go outside. Sometimes it helps to ground yourself, by going outside and just sitting in, walking in nature. But those are all things. Just remember, this too shall pass, and it gets better. So, all right. Well, I'm getting to my final participant that was selected, Darlene A. And Darlene is asking about her life mission. That's always a big one. And guidance. And she mentions needing some advice on spiritual growth. And she mentions healing. Oh, yeah, that's right. She mentions healing and her hands tingling. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I love this. How awesome for you, Darlene. Yes, that's all healing there. Yes, ma'am. You are tuning in better than you think, and you're feeling that. That is amazing. That is awesome. The hands tingling. I don't even think I really have that. That is so cool. That's so cool. I know it's hard to trust that sometimes, but you're hearing them. You're definitely hearing your guides now. At least you might not think it, but you're feeling it. It's coming in, because I was picking up some blocks, but I think little by little that those are going to be less and less of an issue. Sometimes we get them when we're starting out. We move towards our target and journey is with the one that we're supposed to be on. Sometimes our mission is not very clear because, well, let's face it. I think that's big. I think that's a really big part of a lesson. We have choices. We have free will. And ultimately, we have to find what makes us happiest. I think it's fantastic that you're aware of your spirituality. You're trying to push forward with that. So know that you are becoming more aware every day. That's definitely a great sign that you're getting more in touch and in tune, and the hands are tingling. So, all right. So let me try to make this kind of brief, since I'm running out of time for today. But here is what I sense. You are feeling restricted, like you're lost and again blocked, but you're not. All right. It's just an illusion right now. They say they want you to look at all you have accomplished and what you've learned to see how it can bring in new ideas and passions. So while you're contemplating what's next, know that, again, I said it's talking about being outdoors. Know that if you spend quiet time alone in meditation, that you're opening yourself to receive. Know that sometimes that you don't always have to be like meditating deep in meditation. Honestly, for me, I find that driving or going for walks or just sitting out in nature helps. Just quieting the mind. I could be folding laundry and I'm getting information is coming to me. It's crazy. But I definitely feel, I need to say this, I definitely feel the school is on the horizon. And because of the tingling hands and the healer in you, I'm going to suggest this. I'm going to suggest you look into different energy modalities to take up, because there's many out there to choose from. You're not just limited to Reiki, for instance. I mean, you could try that one and see what you think. There's a number of them, though. So find one that feels right and see if it's a fit. If you've been feeling like any other course is right for you, if you get on a web page and you're looking at the school, just take it. Go with where you feel guided, because you're being guided to your purpose. And your angels, they say that they've been working with you to move through some areas of healing that you've had lower in vibration, I guess I'd say. I feel that you'll find excitement in healing, and I think you'll combine it with something else. But I'm feeling like they want you to get organized and do what I mentioned to see if you can find a fit based on your past experiences and lessons. They know you have concerns, but they say everything is going to work out fine. Just keep working on healing yourself. And sometimes things come into your life that you need to, you might need forgiveness on. Know that everything is going to happen in the time it's supposed to, and that your dreams will manifest. So set the foundation, use the law of attraction, ask for their help. You're a great woman. Learn to let your hair down a little too more. Have some more fun. You need to find ways to raise the vibration, and that'll help you connect to the divine. So I hope that helps. Good luck to you. All right, so I have to say goodbye now. Time's about out. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies, for allowing me to help you. I hope it helps everybody, gives you some guidance. And if any of you out there heard a message tonight that you feel what was close to your own personal situation, if your ears perked up, know that that was your intuition. So pay attention to that. That might have been for you too. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in today. I hope you found it enlightening. If you would like a reading, please feel free to contact me at my website at aerinkube.com. And you can go to my webpage, which is Dr. Aerin Kube. I run contests there. I'm running another one shortly here. I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Oh, and note, if you're watching this and wondering how to contact me, please know that I love hearing from you. But if you're desiring a reading with me or have a question, I do take appointments. So again, thank you for coming and being a part of the Channeled Spirit. I am Dr. Aerin, your host, and I am signing off. I hope everybody has a lovely, lovely week.